Hello all, welcome to our channel. On the 1st Feb 2021, when Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presents the Union Budget, she mentioned significant changes in the budget for different sectors. Before the Union Budget, there are many expectations and predictions for the budget. This video is all about the upcoming budget of Chhattisgarh, which is presented by Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel. It is his third budget for the people of Chhattisgarh. Let's see what Chhattisgarh expects from this budget. Like the union budget, even the state government presents its budget every year. But many do not know the difference between these two budgets. As you know, union budget shows the expenditure and revenue for the country. Similarly, state budget keeps the account of state government expenditure for the development of the state, such as health facilities, transport expenditure, land development, etc. The receipt of the state budget is different from the union budget. This budget consists of tax and non-tax revenues collected by the state, which is then shared with the share of central taxes. So let's start our video with the most trending topic, MSP. MSP is the minimum support price guarantee that acts as a safety net or insurance for farmers when they sell their particular crops. These crops are procured by the government agencies at the promised price to farmers, and the MSP cannot be altered in any given situation. This year, Chhattisgarh has set a record of procuring more than 92 lakh metric tons of paddy under the MSP scheme. 95.38% of registered farmers in Chhattisgarh sold paddy on MSP in Kharif 2020 to 2021, which is the highest from the past 3 years. So as you can see in the chart, the total number of registered farmers are higher than the last 5 years, which is automatically increase the sales of paddy. So we can expect from this budget, agriculture sectors are expected to have more benefits from the budget 2021. The farmers is looking to increase the MSP to rupees 2,800 this year. So let's start with the next topic, petrol price. Petrol price in Chhattisgarh are revised daily with the new dynamic fuel price mechanism. Petrol price in Chhattisgarh are updated daily at 6 am automatically at automated fuel station, while it's manually updated at non-automated petrol pumps. Tax on petrol is the biggest component of the petrol price. Petrol prices are higher compared to the diesel in Chhattisgarh. This is due to the higher tax that petrol attracts over diesel. As in the union budget, cess on petrol and diesel introduced, some claim that it would lead to inflation. If petrol and diesel price will increase, it will burden the common people and cause inflation. If the fuel price rises, automatically inflation will also go higher, and it will cause goods and services expensive, which also eats into investment return. So, we can expect that the state government should lower the VAT rate in petrol and diesel so that the inflation comes down in Chhattisgarh. So let's see what is the status of electricity. The state accounts for 15% of the country's steel production and is one of the states with surplus power. Chhattisgarh State Power Generation Company Limited is the electricity generation company of the government of Chhattisgarh state in India. The CSPDCL announces half the electricity bill scheme, which will relieve lakhs of consumers amid inflation. The small businesses and manufacturing companies who paid the high bill and also in the time of COVID, when their businesses shut down for almost 4 to 5 months, were demanding to cut down the rates of electricity. So the small shops and manufacturing industries wishes to see their rate cut by 50% to overcome COVID crisis. So next is the stamp duty. Stamp duty is nothing but a direct tax levied by the government on property transactions. For instance, when you're buying a house, mere physical possession of the property is not sufficient. You also need evidence of legal ownership of the property, for which you need to pay stamp duty and registration charges. So, we can expect from the state government that they may consider and cut down the circle rate of by 20%. So coming to the next topic, education. Children are the future of any family, society or state, and ours is a tribal dominated developing state. Thus, we must welcome that the Bhupesh Baghel government is going to present a child-friendly budget this time. All the children of Chhattisgarh will get better scientific, improved and quality education, and to meet this, you need a special budget. The government initially started 52 government English schools. All are supervised by district collectors. The state government developed Padhai Tumhar Dwar, education at your doorstep, imparted online education to 3.77 lakh children. Recently, Niti Aayog appreciated the initiative and received a national award from the Computer Society of India for innovation. So we can expect this time the volume of the budget, especially for our education department, will be larger than the previous budget because of the COVID-19. The school management and children faces a lot of challenges. Also, every exams and study delay due to this. The online study will be fine in the urban area, but in the rural area, teachers and children were facing difficulties. The government should take better initiatives for the schools as well as to the students and provide them quality education. So, coming to the health sector, which becomes more extensive for the past 1 year because of the pandemic. In the time of COVID-19, the health department faces many challenges. We were expecting the state government to give some health allowances to the middle class also. According to the source, it was heard that this year CM Bhupesh Baghel on Budget 2021 will present a child-centric budget in Chhattisgarh State Assembly. Child budget is a part of the UNICEF's advocacy program, which is also part of Sustainable Development Goals of the United States. As the union government has doubled the amount for health sector, so people of Chhattisgarh expect that in the crucial time of COVID-19, state will also double the health budget. For the investment sector, traditionally the core sector has been driving growth and investments in the state. Major industry players like Ambuja, Birla, Esser, Jindal, JK Lakshmi, Lafarge, L&T, NMDC, Vedanta, amongst others, have a substantial presence in the state. In the last 2 years, 1,207 new industries have been established in the state. A capital investment of 16,897 crore has been made through these industries in the state, in which more than 22,000 people have got direct employment. But according to the Periodic Labour Force Survey 2017 to 18, Chhattisgarh had an unemployment rate of 3.3% compared to the All India unemployment rate of 6.1%. So, Bhupesh government bring IT company in Chhattisgarh to give more employment opportunity. So, last but not the least, startup. Well, as you all know, from the starting, central government were initiating people to start their own businesses, which will help in increasing the employment rate in Chhattisgarh. Initiating people for their startups is one of the best things the government could do because it will help enhance the idea and innovations coming from the youth. It will help in wealth creation as well as increase employment generation. The government should start funding more to the ideas and innovation and provide them facilities in infrastructure, expenditure and many, which will help them to start their business with ease. As currently, CM Bhupesh Baghel inaugurated the 2 incubation at Raipur to promote startups and innovations in the agriculture sector. We can expect many more initiatives will take place by the state government for the development of Chhattisgarh. By the help of ease of doing the business, government should provide better facilities to registration of new startups and also provide more fundings and tax exemptions from GST. So, in first week of March, when Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel presents the budget 2021 for Chhattisgarh, we can hope he will provide more benefits for the people of Chhattisgarh. Thanks for watching.